Did you know that a study by Harvard Business School found that a quote, 1-star increase in Yelp rating leads to a 5 to 9% increase in revenue, end quote? Or how Bright Local's consumer review survey in 2020 found that quote, only 48% of consumers would consider using a business with fewer than 4 stars, end quote. Consider this. In an area of many restaurants to choose from, are you more likely to go to the one with 4.5 stars or the one that barely has 3? Eatwell was started by college students that wanted to use their hard-earned money at only the establishments that deserved it. In this, we found ways we could improve upon the state of the restaurants and extend our helping hand to increase efficiency, diner experience, and quality of food. We are currently looking into expanding to college towns around the state and will work closely with anyone who wants our services. This drive to cultivate the best dining experience is one that every restaurant can improve upon, and Eatwell is looking to find what can take your restaurant to the next level. Eatwell is a local company based out of Carrollton, Georgia. It was established in 2012 by college students, all in the same business class, that got inspired during a presentation from a local restaurant owner. Because we believe in remembering our roots, Eatwell offers a paid internship program that is available for college students that maintain a 3.5 GPA and higher. And since we believe in always helping our communities, Eatwell partners with local restaurants to donate excess, near expiration date foods to local food pantries in order to provide a healthy lifestyle for those who are less fortunate. Community is critical at Eatwell, so as a team, Eatwell goes out to lunch at a new restaurant every Friday to construct team building as well as keep ourselves up to date with the latest trends in dining. Our team is dedicating to working with clients in order to fully realize the client's vision by providing all the support to see an increase in positive reviews. Why should you work with Eatwell, you may be wondering? Well, we increase our clients' business revenue by an average of $15,000 to $150,000 per year depending on restaurant size. And, on average, customer satisfaction on a scale of 1 to 5 increases 1.4 points. This increase shows in our clients' online ratings, the same ratings that has been shown to increase revenues just by itself. Also, we've been rated #1 restaurant up-and-coming review by Forbes. On Fortune's, we've been rated top 100 companies to work for. And we've been rated the fastest growing company in 2021 by Business Insider. Hi, I am Adrian Galbraith, and I'm the Senior VP of Client Outreach and Satisfaction. I have a master's in business administration and a minor in the psychology of consumer decision-making from the University of West Georgia. I've helped over 100 restaurants across the Southeast improve their reputation, their reviews, and of course, their revenues. I've worked with hundreds of restaurant teams in our innovative consumer awareness training, as well as our Dealing with Difficult Customers workshop. In the consumer awareness training, restaurant teams learn how to appropriately respond to customer complaints and requests in ways that leave both the customer and staff satisfied and feeling heard. And in our Dealing with Difficult Customers workshop, we run simulations and role play practicing those same things. Restaurants I train often see 20 to 30% increases in overall positive interactions between staff and consumer. These restaurants also notice larger order sizes and larger tips, as well as increased word-of-mouth traffic and online positive reviews. Irish Bread Pub and Grill is a restaurant/sports bar founded in 2007. They serve salads, dips, wings, chicken bowls, and a large variety of burgers, wraps, and other sandwiches. Popular items include their beloved shepherd's pie and their fine selection of inexpensive draft beers. It is located right on the square in downtown Carrollton, which is frequently a dining location of Carrollton party and event goers. Also notable is their fantastic balcony views on their top deck. Two local competitors to Irish Bread Pub and Grill include Jefferson's and Brown Dog Eatery. Jefferson's is a chain restaurant in numerous locations across the South. They serve chicken, wings, burgers, wraps, seafood, and a variety of beer. Jefferson's also has a 4.2 star rating on Google, and the owner recently has begun replying to both good and bad reviews. From their reviews, customers seem to love the wide selection of food with near perfect, consistent cooking each time. Adding great prices and friendly staff, and it appears to be beloved by locals and visitors alike. Brown Dog Eatery serves soups, salads, wraps, burgers, beers, and a wide variety of gourmet sandwiches. They have a 4.6 star rating on Google, and people particularly enjoy their food, atmosphere, and waitstaff. While there is a wide variety of food, even after multiple visits ordering different items each time, many people have found that it is all equally delicious. Irish Bread Pub and Grill has many fans of the restaurant. After all, most people who eat here do enjoy it. with a 3.5-star rating on Yelp, 4-star rating on TripAdvisor, and a 4.3-star rating on Google. This 5-star reviewer said that they loved the great hot food, the variety of food, the selection of beers, the central location of the restaurant, and now the parking due to recent additions of parking spots nearby. This 5-star review said, quote, "Basic Irish pub grub. I like the shepherd's pie. Stan always gets the fish and chips. Always friendly and attentive staffers. Prices are very reasonable. Guinness on tap." Note how both reviewers gave 5-star reviews when they experienced reasonably priced food, wide selection of beers, and even more importantly, friendly, aware staff and properly cooked food. This reviewer loved the balcony views and the peaceful, relaxed environment. They also found the food to be delicious, the 2 beers they tried to taste excellent, and the wonderful service. This caused them to take time out of their day to leave a 5-star review and speculate that they would come back again to experience this wonderful environment. Not everyone is as satisfied as these customers, though. In the next slides, we'll feature reviews from those customers who didn't get the same wonderful experience as these patrons did. Sometimes delivery of quality customer service doesn't always go as planned. A cook makes a mistake in the kitchen, a waiter gets overwhelmed during rush hour, or even a staff member being rude to a customer. Whatever the reason, bad experiences happen, and these customers were generous enough to let us know about them so that we can have the opportunity to fix them. For example, this customer found that, quote, "Took 2 hours for our food to come out, had horrible service, and took at least 15 minutes to come back with something as simple as ketchup," end quote. This customer gave a 3-star review when they found, quote, "Really not a fan of this place. All the staff was at their own pace and not concerned with customer service at all. Fish and chips, an Irish staple of pub food, came out oil-filled with the smallest portion of fries I've ever had," end quote. Notice how a major concern of these low-star reviews is the lack of attentive staff? This can give the customer the perception that they are an inconvenience in a restaurant rather than a beloved customer. This reviewer did have good service, but actually found issues with the food. Quote, "So this is one of those places where you go for the drinks and happen to eat because you drank too much. This place isn't very overly well maintained. Our servers were nice enough, but the food is just not good. Everything is either frozen to table or deep fried to a crisp. Go for the drinks, eat the wings if you must, avoid everything else. Fish and chips are okay enough to eat," end quote. This was actually a major theme of reviews. Either customers found the food to be cooked perfectly and had great flavor, or they found that the food was overly greasy and haphazardly made. These reviews are of the utmost importance because they give some insight into how patrons view your restaurant, as well as how anyone who searches the restaurant before visiting may perceive it. And if they perceive it negatively due to excessive or convincing negative reviews, they may not risk their evening at all and may not even show up. In contrast, we want most of the reviews of Irish Bread Pub and Grill to be overwhelmingly positive due to fantastic food, service, and environment, so that we don't risk a customer going to a competitor who has more positive reviews. Let's look again at Brown Dog Eatery in Jefferson's. Notice how this customer gave Brown Dog Eatery a 5-star review for the variety of food they tried, all tasting fantastic, and quote, "being done to perfection," end quote. They also made specific note of the great atmosphere and service. Another person gave this 5-star review to Jefferson's, quote, "We weren't greeted right away, which rubbed me the wrong way, but someone did apologize for the wait, being that they were short-staffed, so I understood at that moment. Our server was pretty amazing. If I could remember her name, I'd give her a raise. She was more than accommodating and came around at the perfect times. Food was definitely fresh, and their honey barbecue sauce was so delicious. Thank you," end quote. Notice, even when a customer was beginning to have a bad experience due to the long wait times and short staff, the staff communicated these issues and apologized for them. After this, the server made sure to check in frequently on the customer, and importantly, the cooks made sure to make each meal just as good as they always do, even if they were experiencing a busy hour. Note also the owner's quick response, which only strengthens this customer's conviction in the quality of the restaurant. While both of these are 5-star reviews, there is a large trend for both Brown Dog Eatery and Jefferson's that their food is cooked consistently and perfectly and tastes fantastic. Both restaurants also feature staff that is always happy to greet and serve customers, and frequently checks in on them to make sure that they are being taken care of, regardless of if it is rush hour or not. Now let's discuss possible ways to address customer concerns and raise overall satisfaction with Irish Bread Pub and Grill. This customer has been a patron of the restaurant for 8 years. They also find that they get great service. However, they've tried the boneless wings on multiple occasions, and it just never tastes good to them. They say that, quote, "they lack actual chicken in the cuts, extremely salty and fried way too hard," end quote. Consistency in food is a common citation in reviews. However, there are also many people who find the food they do eat to be fantastic. How do we resolve this discrepancy? Well, in this particular case, due to the amount of years this patron has tried the chicken, it may be wise to re-examine the chicken recipe to avoid over-frying and over-salting the chicken. Furthermore, if multiple chicken items are not tasting like chicken, it may be important to find a supplier who will only sell high-quality cuts. Other patrons find that the food is just simply not enjoyable. We've done some research into the reviews and have found that whether a patron enjoys the food and finds it high quality or not greatly depends on the time that they visit the restaurant. Particularly, patrons who go during the day appear to have more enjoyable experiences in terms of the atmosphere, food, and particularly staff. However, those who go during peak college rush nights seem to receive remarkably low quality food, which when it is eventually delivered. We believe that these issues could be resolved by implementing greater training to ensure consistency and by making sure staff has the training in preparing the same quality of food even during high-pressure rush times. This customer found that, quote, waited for an hour before our waitress checked in on us, only to tell us the kitchen was backed up. Was there an hour and a half before we ever got our food, end quote. Again, maintaining short wait time is critical. Allowing customers to simmer in frustration and anger while they are hungry only allows that anger to compound, and it will express itself in one-star reviews, terrible word-of-mouth reviews, and a decrease in business revenue. Just as we found food quality to be lower during peak college rush nights, like Thirsty Thursday, we also find that the wait times take hours just to be seated or asked for an order, and patrons likely won't get their drinks refilled. We believe that customer awareness training could help this issue. Staff may be unaware of customers who need drink refills and who may have other concerns. Being able to anticipate these needs may greatly help reduce overwhelm on staff and increase customer satisfaction even during the busiest of times. Furthermore, making sure to select only the finest and disciplined candidates when hiring may be crucial in order to ensure that waitstaff continue to serve customers rather than partying. Adding additional shifts for waitstaffs and cooks may be important too for peak rush nights like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This is the SWOT analysis page. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. We have conveniently compiled it for you so you can get an overview of what we have covered. In summary, in trying times like these, reviews are of the utmost importance. A single star on Google or Yelp can be the difference between paying the bills and thriving or closing your doors for good. Consumers who see averages of 3 stars are much more likely to dine at similar restaurants with 4-star and greater reviews. After all, why take the risk of ruining their night or special occasion? This is why monitoring reviews daily is critical. By responding to consumers in a timely manner, they feel heard and that their concerns and experiences mattered. Then, by offering to correct the situation on their next visit with a generous discount or free food, they may actually regain lost respect for the restaurant and become a loyal customer. It has been my pleasure to have the opportunity to help your company, Irish Bread Pub and Grill, to manage your reviews and providing recommendations that can assist your restaurant in improving and maintaining its excellency in image, communication, and customer service. We'd also like to send you our complimentary t-shirt and water bottle so that you can proudly display being an Eatwell certified company and for consumers to know that at your restaurant they can expect only the highest levels of customer service, otherwise known as the Eatwell difference. If you would like to contact us in the future, our phone number is 770-999-9999 and our email is info@eatwell.com. Our website is available at www.eatwell.com. If you would like to speak with me directly in the future, just call our number, email us, or visit our website and request to speak with Adrian Galbraith. I'll be happy to take your call and assist you in any way I can. Have a good day.